Class, I welcome you all to the session. This session we are going to discuss preparation of capital account and balance sheet under retirement or death of a partner. The firm partnership deed of C and D, who are equal partners, has a clause that any partner may retire from the firm on the following terms by giving a 6-month notice in writing. The retiring partners shall be paid the amount standing to the credit of his capital account and current account. The amount standing to the credit of his capital account and current account, his share of profits to the date of retirement, calculation on the basis of the average profit of the 3 preceding completed years, half the amount of the goodwill of the firm calculated at 1/2 times the average profit of the 3 preceding completed years. C gave a notice of 31 March 2017 to retire on 30th September 2017 when the balance of his capital account was 6,000 and his current account debit balance 5,000. The profit for the 3 preceding completed years were year ended 31st March 2015 2800, year ended 31st March 2016 2200, and year ended 31st March 2017 1600. What amount is due to C in accordance with the partnership agreement? So in this particular problem we had to open what amount is due to C in accordance with the partnership agreement. So first we'll open the C's capital account, problem number 30. Okay, C's capital account, then C's current account. Okay, now partner's capital account by balance brought down is 6,000. Similarly, that side, to balance brought down, debit balance of 500. Okay, now calculation of average profit. Now what is the average profit? So working note 1, calculation of average profit. So average profit is equal to profit of past 3 years divided by 3 years, that we are aware. So what are the profits that's been given? 2,800 plus 2,200 plus 1,600 divided by 3, that is 6,600 divided by 3, which is 2,200. Okay, and then C's profit share for 6 months, which is average profit into C's share into 6 divided by 12. So C's profit share for 6 months. Okay, so that will be average profit. I hope you are able to see average profit into C's share into 6 divided by 12. So 2,200 into C's share will be 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 6 by 12. So total it is 550. So 550. So this amount is a P&L suspense account. Okay, we need to show it as P&L suspense account here. By P&L suspense account 550. Okay, and then goodwill valuation, working note 2. Goodwill average profit into 1.5. So 2,200 into 1.5, which is 3,300. Okay, and then C's share of goodwill, which is 3,300 into 1 by 2, that comes to 1650. So 1650. So it will be like C is only retiring, right? So C's share of goodwill, C's capital account to the other partner, D's capital account. So by D's current account, since it's a current account, you need to write current account. Okay, so 1650. Then the balance to C's capital account, which is the balancing figure, you need to write it here, 1700. So total 2200. If you just write, the balance will be 2700. This is the amount that needs to be paid to C. So C's current account 1700 to C's loan account. So C has taken loan 7000 due to C. So due to C, so you just have to write due to C. Okay, 7000, so not taken loan, so it's a balancing figure, 7700. Okay, I hope that this is clear. The next problem that we are going to discuss is XYZ, where partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 2:2:1. Their balance sheet as at 31st March 2017 was creditors 49,000, reserve 18,500, capital account you have XYZ, which is 82,000, 60,000, 75,500. Then cash 8,000, debtors 19,000, stock 42, building 2,07,000, patent 9,000. Y retires on 1st April 2017 on the following terms. Goodwill of the firm was valued at 70,000 and was not to appear in the books. Bad debts amounted to 2,000 were to be written off. Patents were considered as valueless. Prepare revaluation account, partners capital account and the balance sheet of X and Z after Y's retirement. So this is the question. First we will prepare the revaluation account. So goodwill you have which does not appear in the books. Then you have bad debts 2,000 to be written off. Then you have patents considered to be valueless. So bad debts amount to be written off. It's a liability. It's like coming down. Okay, liability asset coming down. So you need to be debited. So revaluation account, I'll just open the revaluation account 31. Revaluation account. So you have two bad debts account, you have 2,000, two patents account 9,000. By loss transferred to X capital account, Y's capital account, Z's capital account. So you have 4,400, 4,400 and 2,200 in the ratio 2:2:1. Okay, so totally it is 11,000. Okay, now after this, partners capital account. Partners capital account, you have Z, Y and X. Z, Y and X. X XYZ. Okay, XYZ. Now, by balance brought down. What is the balance brought down? 82,000, 60,000 and 75,500. Okay, this is the balance. Now, revaluation loss. To revaluation loss. Okay, so 4,400, 4,400, 2,200. We have goodwill. Goodwill needs to be segregated. So we have to write the goodwill. So I'll just leave some space so that we can calculate goodwill and then come back to the partner's capital account. Goodwill valuation adjustments. So how much is the goodwill given in the question? Goodwill of the firm is 70,000. This Y is getting retired. So we need to calculate what is the gaining ratio. So new ratio is not given. Y is getting retired. So 2:1 will be the gaining ratio. So gaining ratio, old ratio, new ratio. Okay, so old ratio is 2:2:1. New ratio is, since Y is getting retired, it is 2:1. Okay, so Y's share of goodwill is to be distributed by X and Z in the ratio 2:1. So 2:1. I'm just taking this as gaining ratio. Then, so in the rough, I've just shown you the calculations how to do. Just take a note of it. How did I arrive at 2:1? 4:2 is otherwise 2:1. So X share of goodwill is equal to, so you just have to take it this way, 70,000 into, what is the X soda share? Y's goodwill is 20,000, 70,000 into 2/5. Okay, so that comes to 28,000. So what is the share of X goodwill? 28,000 into 2/3, which comes to 18,667. So Z's share of goodwill is equal to 28,000 into 1/3. That comes to 9333. I hope you are able to see this. 9333. So this has to be shown in the form of journal entry. So how to write the journal entry? X capital account debit, Z's capital account debit to Y's capital account. So you have 18,667, 9,333. So totally it is 28,000. So this entry, just check whether you have written it right. X capital account debit 18,667, Z's capital account debit 9,333, and Y's capital account 28,000. So by this we have to write it in the partner's capital account. How to write it in the partner's capital account? So you just have to write by X capital account. In Y column you're supposed to write 18,667. 18,667. Similarly, by Z's capital account in Y column 9,333. Then to Y's capital account 18,667 and 9,333. So we have completed the goodwill transaction. So just note it as goodwill, goodwill and goodwill. What are the other items? Reserves are there. So reserves need to be segregated among the old partners in the old profit sharing ratio. So by reserve account, old ratio 7,400, 7,400, 3,700. Okay, and then we had two wise loan account, two wise loan account. So why there is a loan account? Because this is the amount due to y. Okay, so amount due to y, we have to write it. Then to balance carried down. So totally 89,400, 95,400, 79,200. So you have this. Okay, and then total. Now deficiency for y, I'll just write it first, 91,000. So here it is 95,400. For x it is 89,400 minus these two, you're getting 66,333. Similarly here 79,200, there 67,667. So this is how you will write the transaction. I hope that this is clear to you. Thank you, class.